Thank you for joining with devotions. And all this week, we're looking at, what does it mean to follow the Lord Jesus Christ? Now, today I want to talk about possess the love of Christ. When we talk about the love of God, we'll say, I love Jesus, I love the Lord. But do you really live it? Do you really possess it? Can people see that? I want you to make it your goal today that I'm a follower of Jesus, and I want people to see the love of Christ and live in that love. No one, no job, no thing, no event, no possession, nothing brings real joy and happiness into your life except for Jesus. Listen, if you don't believe that, you haven't been alive long enough. I mean that. C.S. Lewis once said that a little poor, poverty-stricken child that lives in the city is in the alley, and he's making these little mud pies, and he thinks it's a great time because that little child's never had a day at the beach. Now, some people find happiness in stupid things because they don't know what it means to really possess and to live in the love of Jesus, in which he's the one who gives you everything you need. 2 Corinthians 5:14. For the love of Christ controls us. I like that. Hey, let me tell you, when you go through the deep, dark valleys of life, when you are facing the news from a doctor that you have a short period of time to live, when you realize you can't work anymore because you're disabled or you've lost somebody you love, I'm telling you, it's the love of Jesus Christ that will keep us going. And some of you aren't tapping into it because we're not really following. You're a believer, but I want you to follow. I really want you to live this through. Look in John 14:15. Jesus said, if you love me, a lot of people, there's a lot of talk. I see it on Facebook, church, a lot of church love talk. You will keep my commandments. Do you see that? Okay, so love isn't just talk. It's not just an emotion. It's just not a feeling you get when you're at church, like an ooey gooey love feeling, It's not that. It is, we love him. We do things we don't want to do. You say, now, Pastor, you ought not to do it if you don't want to do it. Now, I'm going to reverse it. When you love someone, you do things you really don't want to do, right? That's what sacrifice is all about. And that's what loving Jesus is about. Love is shown in your works, not in your words. Oh, how true is that? Look at Luke 10, verse 27. Jesus said, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength, with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. Now, this is the ultimate of following Jesus. This is a heavy-duty verse. Loving God with everything that you have inside of you. The passion. Doing it on steroids. And let me tell you, you'll be a happier person. This will fulfill you more. I find things in this world, they don't excite me anymore. I kind of lost too much, okay? So I find if I love God, love people, and I'm doing things for the Lord and doing things for people for his honor, I'm happier than I've ever been. I mean that. It really works. When we have nothing left but God, we discover that God is enough. God is enough. Listen, you don't need anything else. I mean it with all my heart. It reminds me of the young man, he told this girl he really loved her. He goes, I love you. He goes, I love you so much. I'd crawl across the city on glass, my hands and knees to get to you. He goes, I love you so much. I would swim across the ocean to get to you. And she said, am I going to see you on Sunday? He said, well, I will if it's not raining. Let me tell you, that's the way a lot of Christians are. Okay, oh, God, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, but I don't love you enough to tithe. That's too much. I don't love you enough to go to church every week or go to Bible study, or I don't love you enough to forgive this person. Let's truly follow Jesus Christ through the love of Christ.